Hi there, Wellbeing Warrior, and welcome to your Soothing Relax class. This class is based around mindful movement and meditation. We're going to use a chi ball. You could also use a cushion if you don't have a chi ball. What I've done is just pulled the pin out of my ball and I've taken out about 50% of the air. You can do this with a larger Pilates ball as well, but ideally we don't want the ball too much bigger than about 20 to 25 centimeters. Ideally, a 15 centimeter ball like this is preferred. We're going to place the ball underneath the head. If at any point in time the ball under the head becomes uncomfortable, you can take it out. Let's gently lie on our back and begin with our first meditation. We want to have the ball between the back of the neck and head connection point, our occiput. You can have your knees bent with your feet wide and knees together. Palms can be open to the side or resting on the belly. This is a great posture to take if your back is feeling a little bit sore or stiff. If you would like, you could do Shavasana, legs out a little bit wider than the body, and then palms of the hands open beside you. From here, we are either looking at the ceiling or closing the eyes. We're going to begin by drawing our attention to our breath. Notice the rise of the chest and belly as you breathe in, and the fall as you breathe out. Even after just a few deep conscious breaths, the body is already relaxing. Let your body soften into the mat, then into the floor beneath, and then into Mother Earth beneath that. We're going to draw our attention to the muscles of the face, specifically the muscles of our brow and forehead. Soften over these areas, allowing the relaxation to melt from the center to the sides of the face. And then melting down the sides of the head, cascading off the body like a waterfall. Tension dripping into the floor, into Mother Earth. The earth has the capacity to transmute any energy. So do not worry about letting go and giving your negativity or stress or tension to her. Now let's relax the space between the eyebrows. This is our third eye. In yoga, it's called Brahmadya. Open your third eye so that you can connect to a higher sense of self. And notice your eyelids. Soften the top eyelids. Then the bottom. Relax the temples by the sides of the face. From there we can sense our cheeks. Allow the muscle of the cheeks to melt off the cheekbones. And soften down the bridge of your nose, all the way to the cartilage of the tip. Relaxing right nostril, then left. From here we feel and notice the lips. Relax the top lip, then the bottom lip. Soften your jaw. And then your chin. Your whole body feeling relaxed. Whole body feeling calm. Alright, from here let's move a little more. We're going to open our eyes, bring light back into your world. Then gently bend the legs, pick up the feet one at a time, and we're going to do a soft and then deeper hip opening stretch, figure 4. Cross your right ankle over your left thigh, and then use your right hand against the thigh to push the knee out, and then rock gently from side to side. Even if you are more flexible and could take a deeper posture, start here. We've been still for quite a while. We really want to wake up the body slowly. Okay, so if you're feeling happy here and you'd like to go deeper, we're going to pick up the legs. We're going to hold either behind the hamstring on the left leg or over the shin, and then rock there. Remember, you don't have to have the chi ball under the head. If it's starting to feel uncomfortable, you just place it off to the side and let the head rest completely against the ground. Bringing the legs to stillness, we hold for 3 deep breaths in a static stretch. Stretching up through your left leg, we either hold and pull in from the hamstring, or we walk the hands over the top to our calf or even up to our ankle, and then pull from there. Stretching through the hamstring and the hip. 3 deep breaths. Releasing, we place our left foot on the ground, arms out beside the body. We're going to take our legs to the left here, lowering the foot to the floor. A nice soft twist for the back. Melt, be heavy in the pelvis. Melt and be heavy in the chest. We're going to shift the legs through the center. Keep them in a pretty much similar position and just let the legs melt to the right. You can either keep the thigh and the knee on the ground, or you can push against the top knee to twist internally on that left leg a little more. Returning to center, we're going to do that series again. We change legs. Left foot over the right thigh, left hand to the thigh, and rock side to side. Picking up the legs, you can engage a little bit more stretch by holding onto the hamstring or over onto the shin and rocking left to right. Holding a static stretch for 3 deep breaths. And then stretching the back leg, holding onto the hamstring, or walking over and holding onto calf or even ankle, and stretching there, holding again for 3 deep breaths. Gently releasing, foot to floor, arms out open, and then let's go to the right side first, allowing foot to rest on the floor. Nice soft spinal twist. Breathe into the chest, try and expand open, stretching the lungs. Pulling down through the diaphragm, out through the intercostals. Let's change sides, move the legs through the center. Resting the thigh and knee on the ground, then using the foot to take a little bit more internal rotation, this time on that right hip. Gently coming back to center, and let's take the legs into constructive rest. We're going to bring the arms down by our side, and we're also going to move into some bigger movements. We are going to take a bridge. We do it slow and with arms. Inhale to prepare. Our feet are hip distance apart. Exhale, tuck the pelvis, squeeze the glutes, And then peel your spine off the mat as you roll up into your bridge. From here, you're going to keep the hips still and you're going to inhale and take those arms either back behind the head, or if the shoulders feel too stiff here, you open those arms out beside you. Keep the arms where they are and exhale, roll down. Then, once the hips are on the ground, arms tuck in beside you. Exhale and just the hips roll up. Inhale, just the arms lift, either back or out to the sides. Exhale, just the hips roll down. And then inhale, just the arms. Exhale, hips roll up. Inhale, arms lift. Exhale, hips roll down. Inhale, arms lower. One more on your own. Maybe try with the eyes closed. Beautiful. We're going to take a little bit more work now for this posture. We're going to do it like a yoga style bridge. Tuck the feet a little closer to your body so that if you have the fingers reaching, you can just tickle the edges of your heels. To get this, you might need to widen those feet a little too. Inhale. Exhale, tuck your pelvis, squeeze the glutes, and again, peel up into your bridge. At the top of your bridge, you're going to tuck your right shoulder under you, reaching your hand forward. You should be able to grip the back of your heels slightly. Then do the same with your left. From here, press the hands into the floor, press the feet down, and squeeze the glutes. Push the pelvis to the sky. Hold for 3 deep breaths. Let the shoulders slip out from underneath you and then roll down gently, articulating through your spine. Let's stretch in the opposite direction for a moment. Hook the hands under your thighs, rock the body back, roll up to sitting, and then simply stretch the legs forward and then hang the body forward. Let's hold this stretch for a moment. And then coming up, we're going to roll down onto our back and we're going to repeat. We're going to go a little bit tighter in our bridge. Palms the hands face down. Inhale. Exhale. Tuck the hips. Roll up. Tuck your right shoulder under. Tuck your left shoulder under. Now interlace your hands. Press the heels and palms of the hands together and reach the fists past your heels into the gap between your feet. Press down through your feet, squeeze the glutes and lift those hips up, and we hold for 3 more deep breaths. From here, let the shoulders unwind, hands down, roll down gently. Well done, lots of strong work for those glutes. We're going to rock and roll to sitting and then do another stretch forward. Just let the body hang here. Let the weight of the chest and the torso fold your body towards the thighs and knees. Rolling back up, we roll back down to our backs, so scoot through the belly there, bend those knees. And we're going to go back to some Pilates work. Palms of hands face down, chest open. Inhale. Exhale. Roll up. Alternating heel lift. Breathe in to prepare. Breathe out. Lift the right heel. Inhale, lower it. Other side. Exhale, lift the left heel. Inhale, lower. Right heel. Left heel. Working with the breath. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Keep going. And then let's try a double. Both heels up, both heels down. We want to squeeze the glutes, work the hamstrings, pull in gently through the core. Nice strong work for the back of the glutes. Two more. Once the feet are flat, we gently roll down, articulate gently. And before we roll up, we're actually going to hug the knees into the chest this time and gently rock from side to side. Hands underneath the thighs, rock backwards, roll forward to sitting, and we're going to bring the pelvis back a little so that we can sit that pelvis pretty much in the center of the mat. We're going to have our legs and our feet hip distance apart, hook the hands under the thighs, and sit your body up nice and tall. We're going to do C-curve. Inhale, exhale, tuck chin to chest, then let the chest start to collapse and pull in through your belly. That's going to initiate the tuck of the pelvis, roll onto the back of the hips, and then inhale, exhale, tuck chin to chest, and pull the body forward between the knees. Inhale, up to sitting. We're going to do 3 more. I'll talk you through the breath one more time. Exhale, chin to chest, collapse the chest, roll back. Inhale, exhale, pull the body forward, head between the thighs, and then inhale, roll up to sitting. 2 more times. Beautiful. We're going to add on, we're going to do some core here. We're going to first take ourselves into that C curve, that same technique we've been practicing. And then our body is staying on about a 45-degree lean. Scoop through the belly, rounding out that back. Hands are just hovering beside the knees, and we breathe. Inhale. Exhale. Keep the core connected. Lift your pelvic floor. We've got 1 more breath. And hands to the backs of the thighs, roll up to sitting. We're going to add on 1 more time. Inhale, exhale, chin to chest. C curve, roll it back, and hang. Inhale, then exhale, engage the core, and then lift the body a couple of inches. Inhale and sink back. Exhale, engage the core and pull up a couple of inches. Inhale and sink back. Exhale, inhale. We don't want to come all the way up to sitting, just a little lift and lower. Notice that my shoulders are down away from my ears. I've got a really nice long neck. Last two. Last one. And then rolling up. Lift that body up tall. And have a moment. We are going to adjust. We're going to lie on our belly here, and you can have the ball or not have the ball. The ball would rest under the forehead if you'd like to have the head a little bit elevated off the mat. I'm going to demonstrate without. Gently bring that body down onto the mat, and we're going to separate this cobra or upward facing dog into the yoga style, which is upward facing dog, and then we're going to do the Pilates style, which is our cobra. Our feet are hip distance apart. For the yoga style of back extension, we're going to bring those hands right in underneath our shoulder joints. The elbows are off the floor. We're going to feel a little bit like a grasshopper. Inhale, lift the shoulders to the ears. Exhale, roll back and down, and imagine pulling your elbows down towards your feet. Lift the head and the heart, squeeze the glutes and press through the arms. So you might come up only part way. We want to keep the shoulders down. So we've really got to work the lower traps and our lats for that one. We don't want to see this. So if this is you, roll the shoulders back and down, bend those elbows till you can get your posture right. You can extend or just stay as you are. Lower down. Let's do a couple more. Inhale, shoulders lift. Exhale, roll back and down. Elbows pull back. Squeeze the glutes, lift. Inhale. Exhale. It's quite a lot of weight on those arms. We're going to try the Pilates style one next. Bring the hands forward next door to the face. The elbows can come down to the mat here. Our forearms are fully resting. Inhale, squeeze shoulders to ears. Exhale, roll back, pull down. Lift the head and the heart, and you're propped up on your forearms. You can either stay there or squeeze the glutes and extend. Notice how it's much easier to extend whilst keeping the shoulders down with the hands further forward. Exhale again to lower. Inhale, squeeze shoulders to ears. Exhale, roll the shoulders back and down and lifting up. Inhale, hold, and exhale to lower. Let's do one more. Beautiful. We're going to push back into a child's pose, and then after that, we are going to go into our second meditation of the class to finish our session off. Hanging out in the child's pose for just a couple more deep breaths. And then gently coming up onto all fours. And you can either adjust your body to lie down or you can stay seated. It's entirely up to you. If you are seated, you can sit on the ground like I am or sit in a chair. You can have the hands in the lap, on the knees, or resting in the heart center. If you're lying down and lying on your back, you can choose Shavasana or mountain pose like the start of class, and hands open or resting on the belly. Once you've found your position of comfort, maybe close the eyes or focus on something in front of you and breathe softly. Returning to the rise of the chest and expansion of the stomach as you inhale, and the fall and the drawing in as you exhale. going to work on a little affirmation. Each sentence you repeat slowly after me, speaking in a loving and kind tone. Imagine speaking to yourself through your heart center. Let's begin. I am grounded. I feel connected to Mother Earth and her energy. It is safe for me to let go of fear. It is safe for me to let go of pain. It is safe for me to let go of sadness. It is safe for me to let go of anxiety. It is safe for me to let go of stress. May Mother Earth transmute these energies. And may I now absorb energy that reinvigorates my soul and being. May I lift my body's vibration so that I can be both connected to the earth and connected to my higher self. I am love. I am joy. I am health and well-being. I am happiness. I seek prosperity in every action. I move through life with a sense of peace and tranquility. I am compassionate in my thoughts, words, and actions. I am grounded. Let the energy of the affirmations resonate inside your being. May you notice how you feel here at the end of the session compared to when you first stepped on the mat. Very gently move the fingers and toes, and maybe manipulate the head with a roll or a circle. If you're lying down, gently make your way up to sitting by rolling onto one side and pressing the body up gently. Let's bring our hands into a prayer pose against our heart and take 2 deep breaths together. Inhale. Exhale. May we never ever hate one another, hurt one another, or harm one another. And instead, may there be peace, peace, and everlasting peace. Namaste. Thank you for joining me, Wellbeing Warrior. I hope you enjoyed this beautiful, soothing Pilates Relax class. Have a lovely day or evening ahead, and I'll see you in another session soon. Bye for now.